I'm Lauren, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm telling you guys my top 10 favorite things as a new mom in 2022. This is in no particular order because some things are for me, some things are for baby, and I can't rank one top thing that was like my must-have favorite thing from being a new mom in 2022, but I can put together a list of like 10 of them. We're gonna start at the beginning, the Frida Mom postpartum kit. Everything that comes in the Frida Mom postpartum kit, the Frida Peri bottle, the labor gown, the witch hazel wipes, all of that is so necessary, especially if you have a vaginal birth. I use just about everything in that kit. That Peri bottle was my best friend. I used the labor gown when I was in labor with my epidural, with pushing, and it was great. It worked perfectly. It was more comfortable than a hospital gown. I highly recommend getting the Frida Mom postpartum kit, or at least the Peri bottle and the labor gown. And if you are having a C-section and know you're having a C-section, they also have a C-section recovery kit. I just personally didn't use that because I had a vaginal birth. Number 2, the Lululemon belt bag. Now, if you're not a mom, so many people love this belt bag. It is in high demand, y'all. I got it as a baby shower gift from Fazoli's. Yes, the pasta company. They sent me a baby shower box of little goodies, onesies for Layton, and then there was a Lululemon belt bag in there, and I cried. And it was so sweet. I have used it every day since I got that. I don't use a purse anymore. I literally use the Lululemon belt bag. If I don't want to wear that, if I'm doing something fancier, I will just take like my ID and card out of it. But the belt bag can fit a diaper. It can fit a small like thing of wipes and your phone, your keys. It is seriously so amazing. I don't know what I would do without it. I love running into the store with it so I don't have to take the whole diaper bag. Okay, number 3, a sound machine. I thought everyone was exaggerating about how important a sound machine was. No, we need it. We need it to survive. We used one the first day we came home, and now we cannot, as parents, sleep without. We have the Hatch sound machine. We actually have the mini and the Rest. We use the Rest in her room because that has like a night light with it. I don't have the light on very often, but if I need to run into the room real quickly and don't want to turn the light on, you can control the light from your app. And babies sleep better with white noise, and the Hatch is just so easy to use from your app, and it's really aesthetically pleasing, so I highly recommend the Hatch. But if you just want to get any sound machine, that will work. Number 4, this one's a little controversial. I love our Doona. We were gifted a Doona. We won it through an Instagram giveaway, which is wild. This is why I always tell people to enter Instagram giveaways, because it doesn't hurt anything to enter and you might win. And we won our Doona. We have used our Doona every day since we brought her home. She was born early and it still fit her, and she's about 6 months now and it still fits her. It is a little bit heavier because of the wheels when you are just carrying the car seat, but you should never have to be walking around to just carry the car seat. That's why it's so nice, because you can make it a stroller at any time. I never just carry the car seat. I take her car seat out, it immediately goes into a stroller. We went on a trip to Europe and we used our Doona, and it was so nice because we didn't have to check a stroller and car seat. We just had our Doona with us, and it made it so much easier for traveling. We brought it on the train. I just highly recommend. I know they are a little bit pricier, but any car seat stroller system is pricey. For first-time moms especially, I think the Doona is great because you don't have to worry about other kids. When we do have another baby, I don't know if I will use my Doona since I will have 2 kids. I might need to use a double stroller, but as a first-time mom, it was amazing. Okay, number 5, the Frida Baby electric nose Frida. Now, the Frida Baby nose Frida where you suck out is super popular. I also have that. However, I don't use that pretty much ever because the hole for her nose was too big when she was first born. She's so little, and the electric nose Frida actually has like 2 attachments, and it makes it easier to get in there, and I've used it ever since she was little, and she doesn't fight it now at 6 months. We use it to do saline rinses with, and with it being flu and RSV season, it just makes me feel so much better knowing that I can really clean her nose out and help with her congestion. I highly recommend. It is more expensive than the regular nose Frida, but you don't have to suck boogers out. Number 6, the Halo Swivel Sleeper. I was a little apprehensive about the swivel sleeper because I didn't understand why the swivel was important, but so many moms recommended it to me. She slept in that bedside bassinet for 3 months. She did outgrow it after 3 months because she is kind of long and she would spin herself. But for those first 3 months, I still think it was worth its money because I could put the arm down and lift her out of it while I was still in bed. So when we were breastfeeding or feeding in the middle of the night and it was late and I was tired, I could just pull her over to me with the swivel and then take her out of it. I have heard from moms who have had C-sections that it's really great for C-section recovery too, because you don't have to bend over as much and you can use the arm and lower it and lift baby out of it. So I will be saving that for my next baby and we will definitely use it again. Number 6, I loved the Halo Sleep Sack Swaddle. It gave her freedom to kick her feet, which she loved to do, but also helped with her startle reflex. It kept her warm. You can use it with their arms out. You can use it with their arms in. We used it for her first 3.5 months and then transitioned her out of it because she was starting to wiggle around too much. But I highly recommend it. Speaking of swaddles, when we transitioned her out of the swaddle for number 7, I loved the Zippity Zip Transition Sleep Sack. This sleep sack looks like little flying squirrel babies and it's so funny and so cute, but it really did help us transition her out of the swaddle. It still gives them some type of comfort with their startle reflex. I recommend getting the snuggle band around the stomach, especially if they're a little bit younger, because when they put their arms up with the transition sleep sack, sometimes it can bunch right here. That's my only complaint about it. But if you get the belly band with it, that does not happen, and that can help with their startle reflex as well because it is giving them pressure on their belly. We used this for about 2 months before transitioning her into a normal sleep sack, and it was so helpful. She would go to sleep really well with it. I think that was number 8. So number 9, the Solly Baby Wrap. Now, I love Solly because I love their designs and how soft it is, but honestly, any baby wrap is so important. I used her baby wraps, like, especially the first 3 months, I used the baby wraps almost every day. Anytime we went out and ran errands, I used the baby wrap. And if you're concerned about like learning how to wrap the baby, there's so many tutorials on YouTube. I've even made some on TikTok. It's just such an easy way to keep your hands free and also calm your baby. Also, I learned to wrap before I left the house, put the wrap on, and then all you have to do is when you get to your store that you're going to or wherever you're going is get baby out of the car seat and put them in the wrap. So you don't have to be putting the wrap on awkwardly in the parking lot. I used it a lot at home to do dishes and laundry and just be able to have my hands free. And she would sleep while she was in the wrap because it felt like I was holding her. So I highly recommend it. Just make sure you're wrapping them the correct way and safely with their hips and their head. Any wrap works. And lastly, everyone's favorite thing this year is the Stanley Cup tumblers. I love the Stanley Cup because it can fit in my car. I love the handle, being able to take it wherever, and it's cute. It keeps your drink super cold when you're a new mom, especially after just delivering. You are so thirsty literally all the time. And if you're breastfeeding, you really need to keep your hydration up and drink lots of water. So getting a cute cup that is portable, you can take it everywhere with you, and keeps your water cold is super important. And those are my top 10 favorite things as a new mom in 2022. There are so many more things that I could talk about specifically with like sleep or travel, but these are the top 10 that I could think of that really made it easier as a new mom. I cannot wait to see what I love in 2023. If you guys liked this video, please like it and subscribe. I love you all for listening. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for watching.